A warehouse of police evidence.
This section, what you can see here is you've got the cladding panels behind you with the insulation above it.
In a secret location in London, a storage of materials from Grenfell that the Met hope will be used for a criminal case.
This is one of the most complex investigations that's ever been undertaken in policing. There's no question of that.
Operation Northley, to give it its police name, began on the day of the fire almost 7 years ago. The police investigation employs 180 full-time officers. So far they've pursued 27,000 lines of inquiry, spending £107 million. But for all this time and money, there's still been no charges.
As time has gone on.
Today the police said they would need another year and a half to investigate the Grenfell fire once the inquiry into the tragedy releases its final report. 72 people died. You spent £107 million and yet no one has been charged. I mean, are you embarrassed?
Of course, not just as a police officer but as an individual, I wish the timeline was not as long as it has been. But we have one chance to get this investigation done right, considering everything from how it was refurbished, how the building was managed, to identify any individual or any organisation that we consider should be put to the CPS, the Crown Prosecution Service, for a decision to be charged.
Can I please have...
As for who is responsible, it's complicated. The Grenfell inquiry came up with this web of blame 2 years ago, from the cladding manufacturers, builders and constructors, and going all the way up to the government. The Met isn't naming anyone, but 19 companies and organisations are included in their list of criminal suspects. They also have 58 individuals on their radar who could face charges of corporate manslaughter and gross negligence. News that more than a decade would have passed before anyone will appear in court came as more frustration for bereaved and survivors. The campaign group Grenfell United said the long wait for justice is unbearable.